Welcome to another episode of Real Style Scope. I am your host, Anu Kokomo. Today, we are uncovering the truth behind some common fashion and beauty myths. We will explore how these myths affect our self-esteem and discuss ways to embrace our true selves. Let's get started. I have with me today two incredible students from Teesside University who are here to share their experiences and insights. Ladies, please introduce yourself.
I'm Janine Kapango and I'm a first-year law student.
Thank you, Janine.
And I'm Dimevi and I'm also a first-year film and TV student.
Thank you both for being here. Let's just jump right into it. So what are some of the biggest fashion or beauty myths you guys have encountered? And how has it actually affected you?
So for me, I think one big myth is that darker skinned people have to wear like darker colors. And I don't vibe with that.
How did you make that work for you?
So for me, it's more like, following people that I see that also experiment with lighter colors and, are similar skin tones to me. So I try to get like inspiration from them in creating my own outfits and like figuring out my own style.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Janine, what about you?
Okay, so for me, speaking of colors, it's like they expect African people to dress in African attires, like a lot of dull colors. It has to be like a traditional outfit. Nothing modern, so obviously when you step out of that, it's like, wow, you look nice. It's as if you never really expected me to change or to look not anything like you.
How do you think social media influences this myth, and what can we do to use social media more positively?
So I think that, algorithms, they tend to push people that fit like a certain, demographic and like body shape and, skin tone even sometimes. And while I understand that it's all for business, like sometimes that's what other people want to see and they're doing that. So it's like we've got more users coming in to see these like amazing, perfect people. But I feel like ordinary people, like your typical person posting more and trying to also see people that look more like them would give them that like boost, that like drive to like be out there as well.
Yeah.
So the more we have regular people coming on and like also creating content, not necessarily to make money, but just doing it for the love of it. I think, with time that socials will have like a more diverse range of people on here, not just your perfect blonde, blue eye.
Yeah. What about you, Janine?
Okay, so for me, it's that obviously the algorithm comes into play. They will purposely show influencers with certain body types that you don't have.
Yeah.
But because it's Instagram or TikTok, you always seeing this. You're assuming like, if I get this, I might look the same. Meanwhile, you are not the same body type.
Yeah.
Even when you have other African influences, it's like it's always have to be the, hourglass shape. They need to have like a really big cleavage, meanwhile you're just skinny or you're just someone who has like you straight or something, and it's gonna get to the point where you want to achieve the body type that you are seeing on social media. Then you begin dieting in ways that are unhealthy for you. You don't know if it's even gonna work for you because it worked for them. So in what ways can we use social media to kind of change that? I think it's a very hard question because it's all have to do with the mind. The more you see something, somehow you're prone to have a certain perception of it.
Yeah.
So obviously it would be part of the influencers to say, hey, listen, this is not me in real life. This is what I'm promoting.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, some of them don't even show us what is behind the scene. They just show us what they
it's
feel
all like packaging.
Yeah, that's the one. So has any of this affected you guys in a negative aspect? I mean, these social influencers, these things you see on your page, has it affected you in a negative way?
I would say like when I was younger, honestly, I used to feel like I'd be pretty if I was like lighter skinned. But like obviously growing up now and seeing like dark-skinned influencers now,
Period.
dark-skinned models. I'm like, there's nothing wrong. Like,
Yeah.
So I feel like that's one for me. Do what works for you and your body.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Period.
Yeah.
That's it, sis. That's it. What about you, Janine?
Okay, for me, not me necessarily, just because I think I'm okay. But I feel like I used to be really, really skinny. Not like I'm bigger or anything. So
Yeah.
like, obviously there were things that I would wear and I liked it, and things that I never used to wear were skirts. Did not try the skirt. I didn't want my legs to look like a little skeleton in there. But then now, because I've grown and I have my grown body, I just love wearing skirts. I think I have the most amazing legs. Like guys, I really like once I'm wearing like like just like a short skirt. It could be black, it could be colorful. As long as like it's like a high waist skirt, like it just makes my world. So for me, it would be like, let's say if a man sees something like that on social media, and like before we meet up, they say, wear something sexy, like now you seeing something and you want me to project that for you. In that aspect, that is very, very negative. I've never really been crazy about social media. I'm just a watcher, to be quite honest, and I will wear what I want to wear. But it's just a moment where like it's making other people think a certain way, and then they have the audacity to come and say, hey, I think you should try this one out. Maybe buy me the clothes first.
Okay, so just give the young adults, like, what would you have them do if they feel pressured?
I would say follow people that look like you. And I know, like, okay, maybe that doesn't make as much sense, but you know what you look like, so why are you following someone that makes you feel bad about what you look like? So rather than trying to change, or let me do this and this and this so I look like this person, follow people that already look like you, so you see how best to present yourself without like losing that authenticity about who you are. That makes any sense?
Like that.
For me, I would just say it depends what age you are as well. Because if you are transitioning from 18 to 21, unfortunately, you will have some influences because maybe your demographic, that's what they're doing, or you see it all the time. Sometimes just say, can I afford that? After I get it, then what? After I wear it, then what? Because I think we've gotten into a habit where you wear an outfit and you don't want to wear it again.
Yeah.
That is horrible. I wear my outfits, like, you'll see me maybe even 5 times before I give up. I literally got a dress on my birthday and I've worn it 3 times now because I just think I spent my money on it.
It's my money, bro. So great insights, great stories, guys. So just drop like a final quote for everybody out there.
You're amazing, and don't let anyone else tell you something.
Big bird. Janine.
I really don't know. Like, do you? I think just do you. Wear what makes you happy, regardless what color it is, regardless. Like, if you're gonna feel comfortable, especially if you don't like too much attention, if it's gonna make you feel silent, honey, do it. Because I think we've gotten to a point where everybody wants to speak up, everybody wants to do this, and some people just really don't. Like, you don't have to do any of that if you're not comfortable doing it. Learn to say no.
Thank you so much, guys. This has been super amazing. And to all listeners, remember to challenge these myths and embrace your true self. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, I am still your host, Anuko Kumo. Own your style and stay fabulous.